I'm Master Lee Barden, and this is my partner, Master James Cassidy. Welcome to the Advanced Chuck series. That's your diagonal stroke. Now when you get a little more comfortable with it, then go ahead and set up and go blast it. Boom, bring that thing through. Boom, bring it through. Front hand, backhand, front hand, backhand. And that's your diagonal stroke. Now we're into the handoff section of the tape. I hope you've enjoyed everything so far. It's going to get a little funner as we go along. All right, if you remember in the first part of the tape, we were talking about your basic circle, your 1-to-1 ratio. Now in this one, we're going to do an actual handoff. As we're doing the flow, we're just going to stick this hand over here and bring it down and stop it. Over to here and stop, and stop. Okay, and that's handing off the opposite stick. So you can go ahead and do that. And then you get into off-time double clutching. Now that's a lot of fun. You'll start just quite simply like this. Then you do one and the other. This is a start. Then you off time. Kind of sounds like a horse galloping. As we're doing our 1-to-2 ratio in an upward motion, what we're going to do on the inside of this move, we're going to let our thumb come into play. And we're going to let it roll right around the thumb. So as we're doing our 1-to-2, boom, there it is. There's our flow. Now, just like we did on the other hand roll, we're going to go ahead and let it roll around our hand to continue the motion. Now, it's the same thing, only the opposite direction, and we'll get more into that into tape 2. Now, as you're doing your 1-to-2, you just put your thumb in there and let it roll right around your thumb. So you're doing your 1-to-2, and then right back over the hand. 1-to-2, smooth it out around the thumb. 1-to-2. So as we're doing our 1-to-2 ratio, we're going to throw and catch, smooth it out. Give yourself a little time to do this 1-to-2 so you'll have a nice clean release on the next throw. And come right on around. And then you can tie them together. Just like Master Cassidy is going to hold this board up for me. Now remember, when you're holding a board like this, or if you're going to break the board, you want to go with the grain. You don't want to fight against the grain. It's not that you couldn't break the board, but it's sure not going to be easy. All right, so as you go with the grain, you're going to do a horizontal strike. And this is going to be a real simple strike. So as I pull back, I've got the chucks in this position. I'm just going to come around with a basic horizontal strike. So now let's whittle this board down a little bit with a horizontal strike. Now let's do a diagonal strike. The same one you were doing on the bag before, from upper right to lower left. Very simple stroke. On that last stroke, that was a forehand stroke. Now let's do a backhand stroke. We're going to start this out upper left-hand corner, holding the chuck with our right hand. Of course, you'd reverse this if you're left-handed. And then we're going to do a backhand stroke. And now let's take a look at what would happen if you accidentally got your leg in the path of this.